like that. Warn me when you come to me with a face like that. Dang. You sneak up on everybody like that? You just walk around with that face, don't you? It's like you have no shame. What do you want? A makeover? Serious? You think I got time for that? I don't have time. I don't have time for you, really? So tell me. No, can I talk? What makes you think you need a makeover today? Well, you've never had one, so you're going to come over here and irritate me with this little enchanting bit of information. Why do you think I care if you've never had a makeover? Ooh, well, you don't start with me. You go to the mall like everybody else. Because they probably wouldn't let you in there. Okay, well, I had almost made it to level 34 in Jewel's Saga, but like, I guess I can wait. My battery's almost dead anyway. So what have you got? So you're telling me you've never had a makeover, but you want to use your own stuff for the makeover? You want me to basically... Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm looking at you. Now, we could spend 3 hours on your outfit. We're talking about this unfortunate portion here right now. What I'm seeing is... I see a composition of... It's like your face is like a human landslide. That's the word I was looking for. It's like a landslide. It's like, if you've ever had to watch one before, or a mudslide, you get this... It's like a weight in your gut, and you're powerless to stop it, and the destruction is going to be catastrophic, and you can't do anything about it. I look at your face and I just think mudslide, because there's nothing I can do for this. Okay, well, let's see what you got. Here's what I want you to do. Take these towelettes right here. Okay, these are Neutrogena. I want you to take them. Oh, your hands are filthy. Don't touch me. Take these. Wipe off as much of that shellac as you can. Let me see your bag. What you got? I want to take some stuff out here, and we'll see if you have anything worth working with, okay? Wipe that stuff off. I'm curious to see what happens when you get all that off. What's this? All your stuff has a film on it. It's like, what is this? It's like a lizard's back. You let your lizard walk on it. Well, that explains why it feels that way. Okay. Strike one. This isn't even a brand name. It's like, what is this? It doesn't even have a name on it. Like, what is it? Who knows, right? You've heard of mystery meat? You have mystery cosmetics. What's this? Really? Seriously, you use this? That makes sense, though. Okay, let's see how... Oh, God. The bad makeup actually made things better. Keep wiping. I'm curious. You know what you're like? You're like a jawbreaker. Ever go into really big jawbreakers when you were the little mutant child you probably were? Your mom would get you one of those big jawbreakers, or your breeder, or whoever fostered you into what you are. You take them, and you can lick away the different layers, and each layer is a different color. You're like a jawbreaker. Like, as you keep wiping your big doughy face, every time you wipe, it's like it's a different color. It's like this over here is all mottled and red, and this over here looks kind of blue. It's like there's a blue tint. You know what it is? It's all this stuff under your eyes, and it's so bad that it's just radiated over the whole left side of your face. You're a miracle. That's what you are. You're like a miracle. You are a miracle of disgustingness. Keep wiping. Do you need some more? Here. Have some more. Have to use the whole, you know what? Use the whole pack. I don't even care. It's a new pack. I think you're going to need them all. Because look, the trash can's right there. Do not set that on my table. Trash can's right there. You're amazing. How long has it been since you washed your face? Well, I don't believe you just washed it this morning. So you're telling me you put on all that makeup in one day? What's this? Okay, you can tell it's cheap lipstick because it doesn't retract all the way. Yeah, you can spot it a mile away. Oh, and this is plastic. This is very hollow plastic. Very cheap, very gross. I mean, look at this color. Seriously, this is what you like? Actually, I'm not surprised. Okay, we will not be using this disgusting stuff. Where did you get this? Look at it. You got this at Dollar Tree? Well, that explains a lot. Okay, you see that color right there? That is not anywhere near the color of the majority of your skin. And I can't even say your skin is all the same hue because it isn't. Yeah, it kind of looks like a quilt my grandma made when I was 5. It was like this patchwork quilt that she made out of scraps. And it was red and blue and green and purple and what else we got going on here? Orange, yellow. Yeah, you look a lot like that quilt. I would love to do a side-by-side comparison of you and that quilt. That would be really precious. Okay, now we have some eyeshadow here. We have 2 palettes of this stuff. LA Colors. Boy, you really went all out for this. You really splurged for this eyeshadow. I bet you spent your book money for the decade on that. And we have this one too. Oh, look. It tried to be adorable. It's so precious. Well, see, I have a lot of my own stuff here. I notice you don't have any eyeliner or mascara, which makes sense because it's like your eyelashes have disappeared. Like you don't have any. Which is not your fault. Like, I don't know, maybe you had maybe you got too close to Chernobyl or something. I'm not really sure what's going on with you. But I have these other products here that we're going to use today. But first, I think a thank you would be nice. Wait until we're done. Well, you should already know it's going to be better. You already know it's going to be awesome. I mean, look at me. You will never look like me, okay? No, you will never look like me. No. But we will try to, we're going to try to repaint your face in such a way that you can go out in public and not terrify everyone. You make people jump. Have you ever noticed that when you get around, all of a sudden people seem to have more energy? It's like they perk up. It's your face. Sweetheart, it's your face. And while we're going to miss that, I know I'm going to miss being scared to death. This has to be done. This has to happen. You must have some sort of occasion. You must have something coming up that would spur you to want to look presentable. So just tell me. I promise I won't laugh. I'm not laughing. I am not laughing. Wow, you really swing for the fence. Yes, you do. Where in the world did you get that idea? You just thought it sounded good? Well, yeah, a lot of things sound good, but sweetie, that's just sad. So you want to work at the makeup counter at Walgreens, huh? Let's see, I feel bad now. I almost feel like I have some ethics here. If I make you look nice and you go in and you interview for this makeup counter job, they're going to be under the impression that you actually look presentable and not like a skunk turned inside out. When you go in to start work, unless I do your makeover every day, which I am not able to do unless you want to like pay me, which I may be okay with that if you have enough money, but then that will take everything you make at Walgreens. They're going to be under the impression that you look decent, and I'm almost feeling like that would be wrong of me. What do you think? Do you think that's wrong? I think it's wrong. I should have had you leave that stuff on. Well, it looks like you got it all off, and there's one wipe left in the package. Good for you. Can I touch you? Can I touch your face? Oh no, trust me, I don't want to, but I need to feel. Okay, your pores. It's like my finger is sinking into your pores. Like if I push on them, like on your nose right here, it's like my finger kind of goes down in it a little bit. It's like poking the top of an apple pie, kind of. Only clammy and cold. You have a nose like my dog. And I don't just mean the cold and clammy part of me, like your nose actually looks like my dog's nose. I've never seen a human with a dog's nose before, but you have like a dog's nose. Has anybody ever told you that? You do. You have a dog's nose. So now you know. Yeah. We will not be using that BB cream of yours. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and put this in the garbage. No. Move. Move your leg. Move your other leg. And that leg too. There. You don't need that. No, it's the wrong color for you. And it's cheap and nasty, and I don't want you using it anymore. Now we have two options for you today. And I'm going to have to hold them up next to your face to get an idea of what we're going to go with. We're going to start with foundation. We're just going to lightly spackle everything. Now we have two colors here. Two colors. They're not the same. Look at them. Compare the colors. Do they look the same? They're not. No, we have 203 and 208. And you can see that one is a little bit darker. See? Now, don't hold your hand out. I'm going to put a little bit of this right on what I imagine is your cheek. Well, for most humans it is. Now this is 203. Let me rub it in. It's funny because the shade of this, when I combine it with that blue under your eyes, see, normally people have blue eyes. You have blue eyes, but it's not your eyeballs. It's all this. It's blue. It's like you painted it. When I add this to it, it turns kind of a green color because apparently there's some yellow in here. So we're going to try 208. And really 208 is your only hope because I don't really have anything else. So we're just going to make this work. And if you look like crap, I don't really care. So here's what it looks like. This is the color right here. Now, I don't want you to breathe while I'm close to your face. I'm just going to smooth this in. I'm going to use my fingers. I washed my hands this morning, so you're fine. I thought about washing them after dinner, and that's good enough. Turn this way. Okay, if you're going to hold your head up. There we go. You have a really shocking profile. Like when you turn to the side, turn to it again. You look like Alfred Hitchcock when you do that, like when they had the TV show, or sometimes on his books they would show they would show his profile. You look a lot like Alfred Hitchcock when you turn to the side. Now, only if you could write like him. Yeah, you might actually have something there. Because you really do favor him a lot. Okay. Let me see your shirt. Hold your sleeve out. Here. I had to have something to wipe that extra foundation on. Thank you. Well, I'm not going to wipe it on my shirt. God, no. It'll wash out. Don't worry. It usually washes out. Okay. Now we have to prepare this awful area here, which it looks like if those bags get any bigger, your eyes are going to fall into them. We can't have that in your interview because it would freak out whoever's interviewing you. So here's what we're going to use on you. This is my personal product. You can't afford it, so don't worry about how much it costs. It's called Instantly Ageless by Juness. It's an individual packet. See? So I'm going to show it to you when it comes out. It looks like this. Kind of a peach color. Yeah. It's sort of the color of what your skin would look like if you were like decent, but you look like a busted up puzzle. Like, you know, when you have all the pieces taken apart and they're just piled up in the box. You look like a dismembered puzzle. You're like just a pile of puzzle pieces. So I'm going to actually put little tiny bits of this. I'm just going to dot it right under your eye there, like this. And this, I'm not going to ask you to turn to the side because then I start hearing that Alfred Hitchcock Presents music and it throws me off. I'll work around it. Don't worry about it. Okay, you have to let that soak in, absorb into the skin. And then when it does, you will feel it tightening. You'll feel the skin under here start to tighten up. Yeah. Like how people do when you walk by and everybody kind of draws up like that. That's what this under eye area is going to start doing in a minute. Do you feel it? Yeah, it's good stuff. All right. No, you can't have any more. I'm only giving you a small bit because I don't really feel like you deserve any more than that. Anyway, because you come to me with crappy makeup and it's made me grouchy. This is mine, since you don't apparently worry about anything. This is Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This is the original. There are some different types. This is my favorite. It comes in a little plastic tube and it's about $25 for this tube, but it lasts forever, except for people like you who have massive foldy eyelids. It's going to take like half the tube. You see what it looks like? Let your eyelids just kind of drop down and I'll lift them up because it's like they're folding. It's like somebody just dropped a silk sheet. You know how it kind of folds on itself? That's your eyelids, sweetheart. And I'm just going to gently smooth some of this eyeshadow primer across your eyelids there. When I focus on only one part of your face at a time, it's not quite so jarring. I'm going to have to remember that in the future when I see you again. I need to just not take in the totality of your face. Certainly not the totality of your clothing choices, whatever outfit you're wearing. Do you get dressed in the dark every day, or did your power go out this morning? Because that's very unfortunate. All right. So we got the eyeshadow primer, the Instantly Ageless, and the foundation. There's a little spot there. Oh no, that's just what your skin does. Never mind, I can't fix that. Okay, that just looks nasty, but I can't help you. Now, what bad fashion choices are you going to make for your outfit for this interview? Are you wearing that? Or are you going to wear something else? See, I would advise against that. No, I think you need to stick with something basic. That I've seen you in that. You know, I wasn't going to say anything, but I saw you walking through the parking lot at Target the other day, and you were wearing that, and all I could think was, it looks like if they made pajamas for clowns. I mean, that's basically, it's like loungewear for clowns. You really shouldn't wear that. I know exactly the outfit you're describing. You had it on. So here's what you're going to do. Okay. You're going to wear a plain, single colored button down shirt. I don't care what color it is. Just make sure it's solid, no patterns. And some dark pants, like a pair of black slacks or dark brown or whatever. And you're just going to leave it at that. Don't try to accessorize. You'll just hurt yourself. Just stick with basic, clean clothes. Can you just make sure they're clean? Because, I mean, I hate to say this, but you smell like, you know, my mom, sometimes she will take her kitchen sponge and she will stick it in the microwave for 10 seconds and it's supposed to sterilize it. You smell like that sponge when she brings it out of the microwave. It's not the kind of smell that a human should really shoot for. So at least make sure your clothes are clean to kind of wash away whatever that is. Okay? I'm just trying to help. I mean, honestly, the more I think about it, the more I think I want you to get this job, because it's gonna be a train wreck, and I want to watch. Like, I'm gonna get out my rewards card and I'm gonna start coming in every day that you work, because I have to see this for myself. Like, oh, okay, maybe you'll get the job with my help. If you don't get the job, it will just be because you're a failure as a human being and not because of my superior makeup artist skills. It'll be all on you. Yeah, so you can live with that, I guess. You don't need that. Okay, we're gonna go with some eyeliner. Now I have black and brown, and you are wearing liquid eyeliner, so I'm going to need you to be very still. I'm going to use brown on you, I think. Yeah, it'll match those spots in your ears that always kind of seem to be there. You don't have to close your eyes, just keep them relaxed as much as you can. Hold still, God. You are such a pain in the butt. I can't get your one eye. Now, you made it crooked because you moved. Well, that one's just going to be crooked. I don't care. It's not my job interview. Okay. I mean, where were you when I was doing job interviews? You weren't helping me. Now, all of a sudden, you need help, and I'm supposed to just drop everything, even though I was in the middle of something very important when you showed up. Jewel Saga is very important. Don't start with me. You don't know how hard it is to match up those jewels. It's harder than it looks. Now you just look like you have a question. Hold still. I'm going to make this a little thicker right here on the side. Kind of even it out. Oh, it's your eyes. The one is lower than the other. You're like the emoji with the little eye and the big eye. Yeah, you're kind of like that. It's like you're right in the middle of a cartwheel or something. Okay. Let's look at the eyeliner. Don't open your eyes really wide, because the eyeliner will kind of leave like a little brown arc right up here where your eyebrows would be if you had any to look at. Now we're going to try to make the most of the pathetic lashes that you have. This is Voluminous Superstar. Oh, wow. And it's black. I'm trying to read it. This is from L'Oreal. Normally, I do not let people use my mascara, but I'm really rooting for you to get this job now. There are two sides to the Voluminous Superstar. Step 1 and step 2. Fortunately, the numbers don't go any higher than that because I don't think you can handle it. Okay, now we're going to fluff up your eyelashes. What little bit you have. Oh, the little eyelash that could. This is the primer. It's just this white stuff. It's not the actual mascara. It's a primer that makes the most of every lash that you have. And at this point, it looks like we have like 4. So, but at least they're distributed equally. They're not all just clumped up in one spot. Because that would really suck. For you, not me, because I don't care. Okay. I'm going to let that primer dry. And let it dry just a little bit. You know what? I'm not going to use a pressed powder on you because it will just settle into those massive pores. Like seriously, you could serve dip out of there. We're not. We are only going to go with a little bit of bronzer on here. Now see, the interesting thing about you, at least, okay, you have this shirt on, kind of a scoop neck, you know. It's funny because the skin tone down here is actually fairly even and it almost looks nice. I know it's like the only thing you got going for you right now. But you get right to about here and everything changes. It's like your body just gave up. You know, it got up to here and said, good enough, let's call it a day. It's like your body was created at 5 o'clock on a Friday. Just kind of, good enough. Because you get here and your skin color gets all weird. It's like it changes colors and the texture is really bumpy. You're like Mork's rainbow suspenders. I know you don't know who that is, sweetie. Bless your heart. It's okay, don't worry about it. Now what I'm doing, I'm putting a little here and a little here strategically because you don't really have cheekbones at all. A little right here and here. And then here. Right where the sun would hit if you ever went outside. But you spend most of your time in your mom's basement watching Say Yes to the Dress. So you don't really get any sunshine. You poor thing. I can live with that. No, you can't have a mirror. I'm not going to let you see it. No, you don't get to see this. I want the world to appreciate it before you do. Okay. Now, do you know what shirt you're going to wear? No, we've already established you're not wearing the clown pajamas. No. I will come to your house and I will set them on fire to keep you from doing that because you're not wearing that out of the house ever again. No. You cause birds to fly into things and we're not going to have that anymore. I mean, it's like you upset the entire ecosystem around here. Just don't be so selfish about it. Okay, do you have anything to wear other than the clown pajamas? Okay, now we're getting somewhere. A pink button-down shirt. Does it have any writing on it? Does it have like juicy on it somewhere? Or hoochie mama? Or disgusting pig? Anything like that? Okay, so we're talking about a pink shirt. What kind of pants are you going to wear? Khaki pants. Oh, God. Khaki. You can look like a zookeeper, but whatever. Now, I can't do a lot with a pink shirt. But we're going to go with this since you splurged on it so much. Okay? Now, you don't get to pick the colors. I know what you need. You don't know. We're going to start here. We're going to start in the forefront of your eyelid with this light pink. We're just going to go across. I'm going to get a little bit on the applicator like that. Now I want you to close your eyes halfway. And I'm going to just spread it right nice and even across the eyelids. Okay. And your eyelids are really crepey for some reason, so it's like bunching up and stuff. But like I told you earlier, I don't really care, so just like that. They look like pink Easter peeps. Okay, well, let me try to cover it up with something because that looks like crap. Okay. Well, you know what we could do? We could try this purple right here. We could try the purple. So I'm going to take a different applicator. I'm going to lightly just pat it on there like that. Get a little bit of purple. See? I know exactly what I'm doing. I am very experienced with this. Close your eyes halfway again. I'm going to cover up the Easter peeps with this purple. And make you pretty. Well, in theory, we're going to make you pretty. Make you look lovely. We are definitely not going for the no makeup look. That is not going to fly here. I'm flicking some of the powder onto your onto your eyeshadow that's already there. I've got it on your lashes. Now you just look like an Easter egg. Okay, we're going to be ironic here. You know what we're going to do? I know you said you're going to wear pink, but now you're not because I don't think that looks good. No, you're going to have to wear something else. What else do you have that you can wear? You have a green button-down shirt? No one owns a green button-down shirt. No one, they don't make those. No, you're a big fat liar. So, okay, well, here's what you're going to do. You're going to wear a white button-down shirt, and that frees me up to cover up the mess on your eyelids right now. And we're going to go with this color right here. It's kind of a bluish, greenish color, I guess. I don't know. We're going to lightly pat that and get that on there. And I'm just going to smear it all over this other stuff I put on there. Yeah, it's going to take you a while to wash all this off. You might need a sandblaster. Couple of Brillo pads. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a slightly darker color, this navy blue, and I'm going to get a little tiny bit of that on here. Like this. And I'm going to do a thin line in the crease of your eye. Do that, just a little bit of that. Just a little bit. And I'm just going to kind of scrub that into the crease of your eyelid, both sides. Okay, well that looks less terrible. And we're really getting somewhere. You know what? You need a splash of a light color. You need a little bit of light blue to really make it pop. So we're going to go with this slightly pearly, not really glittery, slightly pearly color here. That's really going to bring out the bloodshot vessels in your eyes there. Yeah, it's really going to bring out that disgusting crap in the whites of your eyes. And the grit right in the corner of your eyelids that apparently you can't bother to remove. Oh, that makes those blood vessels pop. Look at that. Not literally, thank God, because it looks like they've already done that to some extent. Okay. See, I saw you walking through the parking lot at Target. I said, oh my God, look at that. She walks like, you know what you remind me of? I imagine when I look at you that, and this is just a little scenario that I imagine in my mind, so don't take it seriously. You remind me of like if a bullfrog was given a wish by like a fairy princess or something. And the bullfrog was given a wish, and the bullfrog wished to be a human for a day. So then the fairy princess transforms the bullfrog into a person, but you can still kind of see that bullfrogishness about them. You look like a bullfrog that got their wish. honestly. And you kind of walk like that. You walk like a bullfrog that's been turned into a human being. You just kind of lope along. Just kind of remind me of a bullfrog. I mean, bless your heart. You know, why your bullfrogs are really smart. So, it could be worse. Yeah, I could have said salamander. Actually, salamanders are cute. I could have said a possum. Yeah, they're cute in the middle, but the ends are really ugly. I didn't say possum because you don't look like a possum. No, you look like a bullfrog. But the eyeshadow really helps. It really helps because it distracts attention from your ears. Now, your ears, sweetie, if you bend over, like if you have to write anything or get anything out of your purse during this interview, you're going to need to tie your ears back because they will flop down and they're going to get in your way. So just tie them back nice and neat. You know, maybe pull your hair back in a ponytail and take the ears with that, with your hair. Just put it all back there in a nice little clip. You know, make it look good. That's my free advice for you. It's not part of your makeover, but it's just a bonus. I'm going to do, before I forget, the second step in the mascara. Now see over here we have step 1, which we've already done. It's the primer. And step 2 is the actual mascara itself. And see, it's so pretty in silver. So do you not use mascara because you didn't bring any? You don't use it? Well, no wonder your eyelashes look so bad. Okay. Don't blink. I don't care if I poke your eye, just hold still. Don't let your eye water. Don't, because it will mess up my good work. Look up a little bit. We're making the most of that one eyelash. Back and forth, I'm going to go like this. And you can just hold your eyelids however you want. And this side, I'm going to just fluff them up a little bit. We're going to try to coat each individual eyelash with this mascara. I'm going to really make it count. Look up a little bit. You know, you're almost presentable. Almost. Okay, we're not going to go with blush because I think that would just confuse things. Because even with the foundation, which I love, I mean, because it's awesome. Because it's really great. This Infallible Pro Glow from L'Oreal is fantastic. I want you to take this because I don't want to contaminate anybody. Like, I might have gotten some of your cooties. So take that with you. Put that in your purse. Go on and take it. Take the mascara too, because that touched you. No, you don't get the lipstick back. No, that's going in the trash. It's gross. You want to use something better. And I'm going to show you what you're going to use. And this is much better, and I think you will agree. I'm going to actually do a 2-step thing with your lips. Okay? The first step is Pop of Passion, and it's by Bare Minerals. See, it says Pop of Passion. It's kind of like a mix between a chapstick, like a lip balm, and lipstick. I'll show you. See? And look at that pretty color. We're going to start with this. We're going to do a nice layer of Pop of Passion from Bare Minerals on your lips. Go like this. Smile. No, don't smile too much. Ooh. No, cover that up. Well, it's visual and olfactory, and because you really need to do something about your breath before you go anywhere. That's where the burnt sponge smell is coming from. It's coming from your mouth, so you might want to try to do something about that, like maybe brush your teeth or something. I don't know. Take some vitamins or something. I don't know. Take this tissue and blot it a little bit. But don't leave it in your mouth. Take it out. it's sticking to your lips. Spit it in the trash. Just, ugh. Okay. A little bit more here. Now I want you to keep this. No, I'm not being nice. I'm just, you can either take it or I can burn it. It doesn't matter because I'm certainly not going to use it again. Now, that in and of itself looks fine. Now, don't lick your lips, okay? Don't lick your lips because this has to stay nice and fresh until your interview. And you're going to need time to go home and change because you're not going anywhere in this except home to put on something different. You're going to put on a white button-down shirt and either navy blue or black pants. And then choose to match the pants. Okay? The next thing we're going to do, over the Pop of Passion, we have some lipstick from Clinique. And it's called All Heart. See? Look how pretty that is. And it's very basic. So I'm going to give you this as well. I'm just going to put this on there like that. Now this will moisturize your lips, make them feel very nice. It almost looks like you have lips, which is a nice change. Because you always kind of look like that. It's like you have no lips. I don't understand how you do that. It almost looks like they were covered in foundation or something. When you're putting on foundation, it's a good idea not to use a paint roller, to be a little more judicious about the application. Just something to remember later. Now we got your lipstick, we got your eyeshadow. First we did the primer, then we did the eyeshadow. The primer for the eyelashes and the mascara. We did the Simply Ageless under here. We did the 24-hour Pro Glow foundation. And we did the Color Icon Ticket to Brazil bronzer. And you actually don't look too bad. No. Let me see your nails. No, that won't do. I did not plan on doing your nails, but I have something here, and it wasn't for you. I actually had it out for somebody else. This is Revlon Parfumery nail polish. Now, this is chocolate truffle. It's dark brown, but you cannot go on a job interview, especially for the cosmetics department, with your nails looking like that. They look terrible. We have to cover that up. We have to. So I'm now going to paint your nails. And I'm going to ask you to put your hand up here. Let me see what we're dealing with. Okay, we're going to have to do this. Okay, it's almost like if you go into the hospital for one thing and they suddenly discover something that they have to do to save your life. You don't ask questions. You just rip the person open and yank out whatever it is. Yeah, that's kind of the situation we have with your nails. This is an emergency. Now, you'll notice that the Revlon Parfumery has a smell. Can you smell that? You don't have a sense of smell. Well, that's probably a good thing in your case. Hold your hand out. You have 6 fingers. How did I never notice that before? My God, you are just a walking mess. Let me see your thumb. Yeah, it smells like Tootsie Rolls, Tootsie Pops. It's supposed to smell like chocolate truffles, but it actually just smells like Tootsie Pops. Turn your finger this way. I'm doing all 6. God, you were not meant to live. You know that. There's just so much wrong with you. It's like, how did you survive? Well, good for you. You're trying to get a job. That's great. I wish you the best. And I really mean that, because if you get this job, I'm going to have a new hobby in the afternoons. I'm going to come watch you work. Now put your hand down on your lap somewhere. I don't care. Just don't smear it. You smeared it. You've had it on there for like 3 seconds. Bring it back up here. Bring it. Well, I don't care if you got it on your pants. It doesn't matter. Let me fix that nail. Okay. Don't do that again. Just set it down carefully. And now your other hand. Okay, this hand only has 5 fingers. Do you know that you have 6 on the other? Yikes. Okay. Your thumb. Now this is not the best color for you. It actually makes me kind of sad to see it because you do not wear brown well. No, it's just, look good in brown. In fact, go with the black pants for the interview. Don't wear brown. You don't want to be too matchy. And this finger, that's okay. There we go. That way. Move your, slide it over. There you go. Okay, well, that's got a little coat of nail polish on there. Now you're going to need to sit here for a little while. You need to sit somewhere for a little while that dries. But I actually don't want you sitting here because I'm trying to play my game and I don't want you near me. So what you're going to need to do, okay, are you good with directions? No, you're not. Walk straight out of here. Go through the double doors. Yeah, you can cross the street. And then I want you to walk that way. You're going to go 2 blocks. And you're going to make a right. And there's a park out there. I want you to go out there and sit on the bench while your nail polish dries. And then you can go home and put on the clothes that I told you to wear for your interview. Okay? Yeah, well, I wish you the best. Let me know how it works out. Okay, because my evenings and afternoons are free sometimes. I would love to come in there. You're applying at Main Street? Yeah, totally. That's like right next to my house. I'm going to so enjoy you getting that job. So my fingers are crossed for you. You could cross all 6 of yours. Well, here, take your makeup. No, don't hold still. I'm going to put it in your bag, okay? And you keep this stuff. No, I'm not being generous. I'm just saving from having to throw it away. There you go. You look, well, I won't say you look great, but you look better. I mean, you look a little more presentable. So you want to say thank you to me or? Okay, that's better. You're welcome. But don't come back because, yeah, I have better things to do and you're no, we run the risk of you becoming clingy, and I don't want that. I cannot stand clingy people, so don't come back here, okay? But do call me and let me know if you got the job or not, okay? Got my fingers crossed for you. Okay, great. Now, shoo.